Hey, my name is Caleb. Hi, welcome. I'm just gonna say sorry now for the mess of my bed. You might notice how it's distraught. I was just living life this morning and I dropped my coffee cup. I was drinking my coffee and I dropped it and it got all over me and my sheets and it burned me and it hurt. So just excuse this, just an accurate depiction of my life right now. Yeah, I've asked so many people lately like, hey, what video do you want me to make? Everybody ever is like, do an Akamath review. Akamath. The thing is though, I can't do a review for Akamath because I read it a month and a half ago. Also, I never took notes. And so when I said like, oh, like no, I can't do a review of this, like I read it a really long time ago, I never took notes, like you're gonna have to tell me something else. All the other people that are showing up after I said that are like, do an Akamath review. My comment, do an Akamath review. I'm not doing an Akamath review. There are times when videos are going in my mind like crazy and I have all these ideas and I'm filming all these things. And then there's sometimes the video ideas just don't come. They're not flying in my mind. I need to ask for video recommendations. Today is one of those days. I didn't know what to make. And then I saw a comment that said like, how do you reread books all the time? Like I'm always seeing you talking about how you're rereading this book and I just don't know how you do it. So in this video, we're gonna be talking about how I reread the books and why it's fun to reread the books. Is that the longest intro I've ever done? I think so. Rereading books is a journey. I think in the minds of some people, they see it and they're like, well, you already read that book. Like, why are you gonna read it again? That doesn't make sense. I just realized my Christmas lights weren't on. Oh, it's lit now. So when you reread the book, yeah, you're going back and you're rereading the same story. You already know what's gonna happen. If you tell me that you remember every detail, every line of dialogue, everything that happens, you're a psychopath. Of course, I remember some dialogue and character things in the plot, but you forget a lot of details. You're forgetting so many things. So when you go back, you're basically seeing it again and you're remembering things and it's still the same content you fell in love with. If you tell me you have never watched a movie twice or 3 times or 4 times, you crazy. I used to rewatch SpongeBob every day. The same few episodes would come on and I'd watch them. There are some episodes of SpongeBob I've seen maybe 20 times. So, I don't see the difference between rereading one of my favorite books and rewatching my favorite episode of SpongeBob. Another thing though, when you read a book for the first time, you're falling in love with the characters and the world and the dialogue. All the things are amazing. I love Cassandra Clare. I've read this book 3 or 4 times. Do I know what's gonna happen? Yes. Have I seen a million adaptations of this one book? Yes. Do I still love the characters and the dialogue and the world, and has it made a lasting impact on my life? Yes. So I want to go back and see the nostalgia and the dialogue I've forgotten and all these little things that tie into later books. They're so good and I don't understand why people still have not read these books yet. Go read them. Like seriously, go. But when you reread the books, you've seen them before, but you've obviously forgotten a lot of details. Probably read other books in the series that are tying in with this one. So you know all the things, but the humans in this book don't know the things. So then all the little seeds for plot twists and all the world building things, you're like, oh, that's coming into play later, you guys will see. I mean, I can understand where some people might be like, oh, I just don't like it, I get bored, I already know what's gonna happen. But when you read a book, you fall in love with the humans, you feel like they're your friends, you love how they talk and how they act and things they do, and then you close the book and you're done forever. You're never gonna spend any more time with these humans again. It's like having a best friend and then them being like, bye. I think that I don't understand where the problem is. Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't be able to reread your favorite book. Like, if you can't reread books, please leave a comment telling me why. Do you not want to see your babies again? It's exciting because it's like, I know what's gonna play out after these events, so like when they say something, it's gonna hit you more because you know that something's gonna happen to that human. Like, and I don't find rereading as a waste of time because you're still investing into stories you care about, and reading is supposed to be about enjoying the things you're reading. When I go back and reread Cassandra Clare's books a million times over, I'm having the time of my life, so therefore I'm not wasting my time. Yeah, boy. I can justify anything, honestly. Was this video even relevant? I don't even know. If you hated this and you want to see an Akamath review, let me know. Go ahead. I won't make one, so you're wasting your time. I think that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Like, if you didn't, I understand. This video was all over the place. Sometimes people really like it when I'm all over the place because because they say it's funny and relatable. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye! Live